All right, so here's our patient right here. This is a Dell Inspiron One. It is an all-in-one computer. And this, for some reason, it will not post. So we're gonna find out why. We're gonna open it up. I don't even know if we can fix this. Let's find out. This is not going to be fun. This is my boss's Inspiron One, made by Dell. It's an all-in-one computer. The issue we were having was initially the LAN port on the back of this was not working. While we were diagnosing an issue, the person sitting next to me picked it up and dropped it a lot harder than I did. And then all of a sudden the screen went fuzzy, had a whole bunch of weird pixels going on. Had to reset it, and now it doesn't turn on. It's getting power, as we can see here, but we're not going to BIOS. So I can feel fans spinning. I can, like, everything that indicates it's getting power, like the motherboard is functioning. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm gonna find, but we're gonna try and get it at least to the BIOS. I have no expectation I can get the thing to boot to an OS right now, but if I can get a BIOS to boot, or at least visible, that means we can at least swap the drive out, and my employer doesn't need to buy a new computer, they just need a new hard drive. All right, let's open it up. First thing we're gonna need are some screwdrivers. Precision screwdrivers will work. There are 2 screws down here, so we're going to use the Phillips head screwdriver. If you have a magnetic screwdriver, that would be great. Come on over here and let's get her open. Make sure you are grounded. Thankfully, there is metal here, so we're good. Let's go ahead and unscrew this. Come on down here. There are 2 screws. I might need a bigger screwdriver. Oh, hold on. Let's get some light down here, shall we? See if we're making any progress. All right. You have a bigger screwdriver, per chance? Okay, so I wasn't wrong. I almost dropped it. I wasn't wrong when I said you need a Phillips head screwdriver, and a precision set is fine if this is catching. This is not catching. In fact, it was starting to strip the screw. So we can't use this. You can't get a good grip with this, and we don't have pliers. So my friend got this. It's a magnetic tip. You can just put it in there. You actually need effort to pull it out. So it's a pretty dandy thing. Plus, it has the benefit of having plenty of torque. So let's try this one out. So and this time we're gonna put it up top here. So the thing with all-in-ones is they're usually held together by some kind of plate. Usually there's a ton of screws around them. Dell has gone with the idea of just 2 screws, and the rest of this just pops right off. It's just clipped together. I really don't want this screw to fall out and into the furniture here. Okay, now we're actually still going to need my precision set because there's not going to be more than 2 sets of screws here, so I'm going to put the mounting screws there. And then this one. Bigger is better. Bigger is definitely better when it comes to screwdrivers. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right, so the only 2 things securing this are out. Now all we need to do is pop the plate. And so it just comes off. This is the inside of the unit. All right, so what we're looking for here, I really hope nothing important. We shouldn't need to unscrew anything else. So we're looking for the hard drive, which looks like it's in there pretty secure. That's good. Let's see. There's all the power. Here's the fan. What? Let's see here. All right, so let's go ahead and power it on in this state and find out what's going on. Let's see what spins and what doesn't. Before I do, plug power in here. Power on. So we can see everything's functioning like it should be. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the hard drive, and I need to determine what the where the video connector is, so I can unseat and reseat that as well, because I suspect that came out, because there's no reason this shouldn't be posting at all. There we go. Because my friend needs to make up for something. It's such a big screwdriver. Push down very hard on these screws, that way it's all the way in. Okay. All right. So the bay is removed. We're going to remove power and the hard drive. Actually, you know what? That's just going to be out. It's a Seagate 750 gig 7200 RPM drive. Why? I don't know, but all right, let's see if we can get it to post with the hard drive not in there. So something really cool Dell does with their stuff is apparently they're all-in-ones. If the power supply is getting power and it works, this blue light comes on. That's really cool. I think that's great engineering. It means we can eliminate the power supply as a potential problem. This should fail. We should get a post beep because it looks like the onboard speaker is plugged in. All right. We are not getting BIOS. That sucks. Okay. I'm just gonna pull this so it's right up here, so I don't need to bend down and get it anymore. All right, so we need to find out what the where the video connector is. We've already ruled out the hard drive as an issue. I'm starting to think it's this that's going to the monitor. I don't know what else it could be. Checking inside here to see if there's anything. Because this is all coming from here. This is all cable management. This is delivering power. And looks like data. The main board, which, man, this is a very spread out unit. Which I guess it has to be. What is this over here? I think this is the actual main motherboard. Let's open it up. Yeah, I think this is the main motherboard here, where we have also totally avoided his warranty, which I promise you does not matter. So Dell makes this really easy, evidently, which kudos to them. So the video guide I use to just open this up is for upgrading the hard drive. Okay, so this is going to go here. This should be there shouldn't be any more screws we need to remove. Are you still attached to? Oh. Yay! Here we go. This is what I want to see. So here's the RAM. We're gonna go ahead and pop the RAM and reseat it. Why this computer needs a 7200 RPM drive, I don't know. All right, both DIMMs are back in. All right, so now we can rule out RAM. Let's see if we can find the video connector in here. Doesn't look like it's, this is all power. Good if I knew what this was for. All right, well, let's go ahead and just unplug it. Ah, okay. Made in China. Needs to be a clue as to what all of this is here for. We will know after this video, though. That's for sure. $10.50. All right, so we don't have a lot of time left. All right, you can go ahead and stop that alarm. Just leave it on record. Awesome. All right. And the RAM looks like it was seated in there. Sure wish I knew what. So motherboard manufacturers, actually PC manufacturers, like Dell and everyone else, it would be very nice if you just labeled your stuff. Is that too much to ask? I really think this is our video. It's like they don't want us working on this. All right, well, let's just take this PCB off. I do not have access direct, and because even if it's on this motherboard, it's still gonna have to come out here. So the motherboard's just evidently just sending power and signals there. All right, let's go ahead and
Glad you're not working on it.
oh God, I would never want to work on a MacBook. I saw the inside of my old one. And those ribbon cables look flimsy. Also, keep your screws good together.
I've taken apart my.
Alright, we're just gonna remove this. Okay. So this might actually be, this looks like an IDE interface, like a really tiny one. We're just reseating connections, basically. Because if something's actually broken, I don't have the facility to fix it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sweaty doing this. Alright. That's good. Let's see if we post before I screw anything back in. Because right now, I'm actually suspect that this thing is working to some extent. The video connector isn't. But we're gonna have to pause this if this doesn't work, because Nintendo's thing on the Switch is coming up. And I really want to see what they're doing. Keyboard failure. Well, there's no keyboard. So it looks like what had happened was when Broski had... I can't push a key. Okay. Anyway, so here's what I think happened. When Broski had dropped it, this POS connector, which was evidently the video connection, just for some reason came loose, contacted something it shouldn't have, and I don't know, we couldn't see what it was doing. So we are actually going to flub Nintendo's little conference, and we're gonna put it back together. We're gonna put the hard drive back in. We're gonna see if we can get back to Windows. So let's go ahead and get the shield back on for the RAM. And we're not gonna screw it in anywhere close to as tight as Dell had it in there, because there's no reason for that at all. If I can't budget with my fingers as is, it's fine. All right, come on. So thankfully, Dell is also merciful enough to use identical threading for all of its shields. Now this is going to be the thing I'm not looking forward to. I don't think this is... Oh, Chris, it's magnetic. Crap. Oh, disaster struck. Precision screw. Yeah, came to the rescue. See? I knew this would come in handy. Just put it in there. Tight where it won't fall off, but not so tight where you crush the PCB. Oh my gosh, this thing is cancer. Alright, here we go, and it's in. We're good. We are good. Okay, that's fine. As long as like you touch it and that doesn't have any movement, it's good. All right, where's the hard drive? So the screws for the hard drive never actually came out, so that's good. Why does he need this? I don't know. A business computer. These should get a 5400 RPM drive. Let's see if we can find the holes for these to go in. Fortunately, we're good there. We're not gonna put that back in. And not only did we successfully restore the monitor, we got it to post. That's great. Now we're not actually gonna be able to do anything with this computer. We do not have a keyboard and mouse, thank God. We don't have to do anything with it. My friend made a bootable Linux drive. You would always want to do a bootable Linux drive when doing something like this. In the event we can post, but for some reason you can't detect this hard drive in a BIOS setting. All right, before we put the panel on, we're gonna try one more time. All right, see if this is verify. Oh, see, there we go. And it's gonna yell at me about a keyboard. I don't really care. Keyboard failure, so what? Don't care. Windows! Huzzah! It survived! But there's something I want you guys to hear. Okay, for some reason you can't hear it. But when I got this thing, the hard drive would click. I don't know why it's not doing that now. I don't know why what I would have done prevented that from happening. I don't really care. I got it fixed. And now I'm gonna extort my boss for some money because I'm taking a week off from that place. Maybe I can get him to pay me for the week I'm not there. You don't have to. All right, guys, so this has been taking apart a Dell Inspiron One. This has actually just been basic PC troubleshooting as far as why your computer will not turn on. We looked at everything. So yeah, this has kind of been impromptu. Lighting isn't very good, I know that. Camera work. I'm just now starting this channel, so we're good. We have successfully fixed this. And now we need to sit down and get Nintendo's thing up on the television. I need to take notes. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, like it, Just like if you thought I am an idiot, which I probably am. Subscribe and have a great day, folks.